resilience, renaissance, and repurposing. These are the three key themes we'd like to focus on to illustrate London's enduring appeal. Throughout its history, London has encountered episodes of extreme adversity, followed by periods of reinvention that have brought about profound societal change. London's resilience is defined by its ability to respond to these future challenges. The resilience during the pandemic is borne out by our most recent quarterly data, which shows the number of lettings at the highest level since 2018 and driving take-up to above trend for the first time since 2019. We expect this momentum to continue this year. There's 3 million square feet of space under offer, whilst viewings and inquiries are back at the levels we were seeing before the spread of Omicron. We expect the core London submarkets to experience rental tension from low levels of prime availability and the constrained development pipeline, where there is a potential shortfall of 6 million square feet of the best-in-class space over the next 5 years. These factors underlie our projection for prime rents growing by 7% in the core London submarkets in 2022. And what about rent freeze? Well, these are currently 24 months in the West End and 27 months in the City, but should come under pressure as the market strengthens, leading to net effective rent rises. London's future resilience will be tested by a number of disruptive forces: Brexit, social inequities, and the greatest challenge of all, climate change. There is great ambition to address these issues. London's collaborative effort to reach net zero by 2030 is making the capital attractive to long-term global investors. Increasingly, they are looking to real estate for income and wealth preservation. Our modelling work suggests transactions over the next 5 years could be as high as £60 billion, the highest 5-year total for more than 20 years. This timeline of resilience in London has laid the groundwork for its present and future renaissance. At its heart, sustainability, and core to achieving the same is the built environment. During the last decade, we have seen London's economic base diversify with a greater presence of knowledge and creative industries and the development of innovation-led districts in central London. Locations like the South Bank, King's Cross, and more recently, White City. The curation of these places encapsulates many aspects of walkable neighbourhoods, and we examine this topic more in our reports. These districts provide the renaissance, the catalyst for generating commercial and social value. For example, in the last 10 years, we've seen between 60 and 80,000 new jobs created in Southwark and Camden, whilst office rents have grown between 55 to 65%, twice the rate of the market overall. And now turning to repurposing. Our changing habits in the wake of COVID have accelerated the rate of obsolescence that we are likely to see in many real estate uses and other aspects of the built environment. We're already seeing evidence of this in central London. Only 1/3 of available buildings fit the description of best in class, whilst demand for these buildings have risen from just over 40 to 60% of all lettings since the pandemic. Repurposing buildings which are no longer fit for purpose offers a sustainable route to redevelopment and in some cases, opportunity for a larger regeneration. In a moment, you'll hear from the team on how sustainability and repurposing are impacting our industry. You'll hear how the development market is responding. You'll hear how the landlord and the occupier are navigating, and you'll hear more about how the capital markets are evolving. And so, in summary, the building blocks for London's renaissance are very much in place, but we must not be complacent. We must continue to turn the challenges of tomorrow into opportunities for a sustainable future.